Alright, I'm back at the fan storage. Recently got this battery charged so that way I can charge the lights up there and such. And when I don't have any way to power them on, I'll use this new shop light I got right next door at work at Ocean State. I'm only paid like $15 for this, so if it breaks down or something, I'm not gonna be too upset. But like, I've seen the one on display on for the longest time, and it's been good for like over the past few years. So I don't really see it having any issues and such. But it's just for the storage unit, and I mean it might be here for a few years and such. Who knows? But for the time being, it's definitely be useful in here and such. And what I'll probably do is hang it up in between the like from here to there and such. That way it lights up the sun. I could have it going down straight down, but I figured it would block these lights quite a bit. But I'll see how I can get it up there. It's either one or the other. But probably more in the center, like the way I was having it. But yeah, now let me go ahead and try to get it hung up. Alright, so I got the light put up. Not sure where I put the hooks that hold it from home, but at the same time I think it would be very close to the blades and such. So, and also if it's up there, I can kind of rearrange it however I want it at any given time. But yeah, it definitely lights up the space a lot more than I thought it would, which is a good thing. And I don't have to worry about it falling from there at least and breaking, which was the other reason why I figured hanging up there instead of from the bottom, because if it was to fall from there, it could break and such. But yeah, it definitely lights up the space pretty well. I'm gonna have to add a longer chain to it though at some point, so that is something I am gonna have to do. And I'm definitely gonna have to swap it around at some point because I just realized after putting up there that the cord's gonna be hanging right in the center of it. So at some point I will be swapping this side of it to that side. That way the chain's more closer to that side, like where it's not like right in the middle of the walk area, and same thing with the cord. But yeah, with it being like this, I definitely am not gonna need little lights underneath the shelves like I was thinking. But yeah, definitely worth the $15 if it gets off this much lighting, and definitely impressive how much it lights up the space. But yeah, for the time being, I'm gonna be running these two together because I'm gonna be trying to clear out this area right in front of it. So I'm just gonna have these two running for the time being. What I'm mostly gonna be doing is wrapping up a lot of blades that are here. That way I can clear up the space. Because even though a lot of them I'm gonna be testing somewhat soon, it's just taking up a lot of space for the most part. So I'm just gonna try to get them all wrapped up, and that way I can use this space for more stuff. So unfortunately, the battery's starting to run low on power. It keeps beeping the power inverter. So it looks like I'm out of power. So because of that, I'm gonna try to wrap things up somewhat quicker. But yeah, I figured I just mentioned that. Right, so I got so many blades and blade arms wrapped up. I also figured I just turned one of them on because the battery seems to only make that beeping, so I want to have two of them running. So if I just leave one running, it'll run fine. Starting to get more cleared up in the center now that I got more of them wrapped up and such. I'm gonna have to do next time I come here is definitely try to find a like a little plastic drawer, like a three, like the cheap ones that they have like at Walmart, Target. It's I can put it either in this corner, or actually no, more likely in that corner. I can have it stacked up and put a lot of glassware on it, so that way I can clear up this top shelf and put more fans on there. I think I'll probably use that top one right there or the one in the back for the portables. I'm not 100% sure which one. But yeah, it's starting to get cleaned up a bit. Definitely have a decent way to go. But yeah, let me get back to what I was doing. So what I'm going to start doing next, just to take a little break from wrapping out the blades and also just to clear up the space more, is I'm going to start breaking up some of the boxes that are empty or that don't really need. I'm going to be breaking down the Minka Air Mesa boxes that are for these four over here. And this low profile box. Having all these boxes like this does make it kind of tricky to maybe figure out what I'm going to do next. So I figure if I at least break them down, at least I'll have an idea and more like where I can put certain stuff. Alright, so I got the Minka boxes inside of here and the Hunter one on top. At some point I'm going to try to get the styrofoam into like a bag, and that way I can get all the trash and recycle out of here. That way I can free up the space a bit more. So I just made some space onto this shelf right here. For the time being, I'm going to have this area as like the space that I store some of the stuff that I'm going to be moving out of the way, because this shelf right here, I don't really need to test anything over here at the moment. It's more the ones on the under shelves, if anything. So I figured, well, on the bottom too, that is. So I figured I'd just leave it blocked off for the time being. I realized I still had some space up here, so I pushed some of the fan motors back and such. So definitely can fit a few more fans up here as well. Alright, so the center is a lot more cleared out now to the point where I can walk in without having to like bounce around stuff. Some areas that need to be cleared, but just until I can get a lot of stuff out of here is really kind of like the styrofoam and the recycled boxes. It's kind of tricky to do so in the meantime. Once I get this area right here emptied out and put the glass in a different spot, that would definitely help empty off the floor, and I can put more stuff over here. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more cleared out and such. Got some of the blades wrapped. I'm not gonna do all of them because I don't have enough wrap for all of it. And I'd rather not have some sets not having enough to be wrapped. I'd rather be sure to have enough for all of them. But I got quite a bit done today. A lot more than I thought I would. Got this spot cleared out. Made more space up there. And what else? Got some of the blade arms rearranged. So I got quite a bit done. And I after using the light in here for a little bit, I kind of realized that I think I'm actually not going to use this here because it gives off a lot more light than I'd like. And also, I just realized that lights do pull a bit more electricity than a fan would, so definitely drain the battery more. So I'll probably use this in the other basement where to make it air the Monte Carlo and the Incompetit is, because that basement definitely needs a lot more lighting, if anything. So I figured this will actually probably will bring it back next time or so. Not too sure, but just gonna leave it up there that way it's not in the way and gets broken in here. But yeah. So for that being said, let me go ahead and end this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.